Okay, so the next deck that we are going to try is Incindius Shaman. It's kind of popular right now on ladder. It was extremely popular in the end of the season, and specifically like the last day or two of the last season. People played it a lot because Perils got buffed, and they try to go all in on Incindius combo. The idea is pretty simple because you can like have Shudderblock turn like 5, for example, getting it from Fairy Tale Forest. Shudderblock turn 5, Incindius turn 6, you shuffle 15 eruptions into your deck, you buff them once, so there is a 2 damage per eruption. After that, you like, for example, use some kind of other location and discount for 1 more mana, and turn 7 you can do a miniaturized version of a Shudderblock and follow up with a Sasquatch. And you'll have 3 more Incindius in this way that will buff all of your eruptions 3 more times, and which is like 5 damage per each eruption, having 15 in your deck. So that is potentially 75 damage to the whole board. The idea is really strong. The execution of it is really hard. That is the whole downside of this deck. You have all of those like huge damage combo, and overall deck is strong. You can have like Gata drawing a Furious Falls, having like an empty board, and Slime has a Battle Cry. Before that you can like, you know, do a Shudderblock and then go with a Slime, and all of a sudden you do 18 damage from a Furious Falls just into your opponent's face, and having like all of this huge board develop. 6 3/3 birds that are immune while attacking. Far side, like everything around this deck screams on having all of those combos out with the Marines and Sasquatch and you know, Zilliaxes, because they also have a Battle Cry. So you concentrate on discounting all of your premium hard drops and try to win out of it. So the deck, as far as I saw the statistics and how people played it out, as it is for now, it's kind of like a tier 2 deck. It has about like 50% win rate. I would not say that it has more than 50%. Well, it probably depends if you're playing on a high legend or lower. For example, if you're using this deck for climbing, it should be okay. You'll probably reach your legend with it anyway. But if you're using this deck to climb a legend, that is a whole different story. I would say don't do that. Tier 2 decks are usually really bad to climb a legend, overall. I've seen people enjoying a tier 2 deck and dropping from like top 20 legend to like top 2k, and that is a huge drop. That is like, I don't even know how many times you have to lose to drop like this. That is a lot of times in a row, you know. So that is like a downfall of all of this kind of like interesting, ideal tier 2 decks that have a nice concept, but it's hard to actually execute it. This deck is exactly the one, but it just, like, Shamans are really strong right now. They fight for the tempo. You have all those good cards that you kind of like. Cactus Cutter, pop-up books, Miracle Salesman, everything about that stuff. You draw a lot from your deck. Perils helps you out. All of these good things, but overall, as I said, it should be really hard to execute it, but let's try it out and see how it goes. Before we start, I want to thank all of you guys who liked, shared and commented under the videos. We are this close to 1,000 subscribers, and that is huge. If you are not subscribed yet, and I know a lot of you aren't, please hit that follow button to help me reach this goal and finally get monetized on YouTube. And by the way, if you want to be a part of the next video and immortalize yourself on this channel, make sure to share all of your interesting deck ideas in the comments. And if your deck is impressive, I will try the list on the next stream and will mention you as a genius who created it. But if you're not up to this challenge, that is why no one will remember your name. Let's get hyped! Thunder King versus Celadon against a Rush deck. Ugh. That should be painful. That should be painful. We need to draw a Hagata from this. We need it to be discounted as much as possible. We need some good top decks like a Malted Magma, I guess, for turn 4 to actually clear out something small. And we need him to draw badly, I guess. Or we need just to draw some kind of early game. These cards are key for our deck. I cannot just throw them away, I guess. Well, probably could. But Parrot Sanctuary is just a good of a deal. It's a 2-mana, you know, 2-mana cheat out 3 mana, so that is fine. What is this? Is it some kind of like a Highlander or something? If that is so, be my guest. I would be really glad to play against the Highlander Demon Hunter here. Okay, that is not a Highlander, that is something weird. That is something weird. Well, as soon as he doesn't apply any kind of pressure, let's draw a Hagata. Well, Hagata here is kind of useless. No. So I guess an Incindius by itself is fine. Well, that is kind of like a Shopper Demon Hunter. Shopper Demon Hunter. And Incindius it is. It is a huge mini, it has 10 health, it will be really hard for him to actually pull that off. To kill the minion. Well, all he needs is just 3 damage, but that is still like 10 more health for us. Plus eruptions shuffled in. Plus eruptions shuffled in. Found 3 damage. Demonic deal. Yeah. Turbulus. Okay, we are kind of on a board. We are okay here. Probably had to play Hagata first, right? Oh yeah, exactly. Misplaying. Not experienced enough with this kind of stuff. We had to play Hagata first, and then a Turbulus. Turbulus would still buff Hagata, but they would still buff, they will also buff a Fairy Tale's line here. Oh, that's strong, obviously. Has 3 damage? Yeah, that's 3 damage. Can destroy this guy, but this will annihilate it next after. So let's do a slime in such a case. Okay. This awakens right now, right? Yeah. It's a 6/5 by itself. Not too bad. Let's try to find something useful here. Oh, here's an eruption. That's good. Let's go with a frosted decoy here. Destroy 6 strings this way. Should be fine. Whenever you draw a card, summon a 1/1. Not too bad. Couple of spirit paddlers. Fine. It should be enough. Okay. Next turn is a Sasquatch. For us to do it again. Sorry about that. And let's see what's up. Aftershock. That is nice. Here. That's unfortunate. Not too bad. Okay. Let's see what he has prepared there for us. Return policy to Spirit Paddler. Okay. It should discount itself, right? Triggers this round. Yeah, exactly. 0 mana Spirit Paddler. That's pretty strong. Draw some cards.
Relaxation for all.
And we have those eruptions in our deck somewhere. There's 4 eruptions per, right? 4 eruptions for 2. So that might be a lethal next turn. Because we have a 1, we'll draw a lot of cards.
Relaxation for all.
Ooh, 1 mana. How is it 1 mana though? Paddler also discounts other cards? Where's the Paddler? Reduce the cost of a random minion. Oh, okay. I thought it was a random demon. Okay. That's not too bad at all. Drop 2 rush minions. Their cost is 1 less. Okay, demonic heal for 4 damage. Not too bad. Oh, we have 11 damage this way. Let's drop first, I guess. Xerax Crown, Shudderblock, ooh, and an Eruption. And an Aftershock. Let's see what's up here. That's... Ooh. That crown. We had so many ways to kill him. With the Ragnaros too. Oh, that was huge. If only all the Xerax crowns were like this. And like you decide between lethals here. You decide between lethals.
I must protect the wild.
Who's ready for a hoedown?
I guess something like this is happening. We need all those battle cry shenanigans. We need all those battle cry shenanigans. Let's start drawing. Okay. Parrot Sanctuary is really good. Another one, wow. I mean...
Job's done.
Okay. We need a player tail for us, probably, for us to actually try to draw Shudderblock here.
We all exist in harmony.
To actually try to get a Shudderblock in this way. Cactus Cutter. Oh, we still need to play in. Okay, that's nice. That is nice. We need to cycle through the deck as much as possible for us to be able to find a Shudderblock. Golgas is pretty cool. Because that can be a Highlander, and we need a full combo from an Incindius, unfortunately, to win out a Highlander here.
Relaxation for all.
Kinda need a full combo, unfortunately. So that is not a Highlander, that is a pure Tempo Druid. Pure Tempo Druid. It draws a lot of cards. Refreshers more mana. Xerx's Crown. I mean, we are a little close here, if not being able to sustain on the board. Just a little close. A 6 damage from an aftershock. I guess we're doing it anyway. Because we clear everything except like an ENR. Should be fine. Here's a Haggadah for 1, by the way. And again it draws just Frosted Decor. And again it draws just Frosted Decor. Yeah. A really bad card for us right now. Draws a lot of cards. Well, we can do Golganes into Malted Magma turn. For us to be able to clear everything out, but it doesn't actually like help us to win here. We can do Haggadah plus Furious. There's a lot of damage. 15 damage, bro. Give me some mercy here. I guess we have nothing else to do. We have to clear, we have to heal. Shudderblock is by the way, that's not too bad. Not too bad of a deal. Gotta into Turbulence next turn. Okay, Chill Drake. Okay, so wipe for a lot. 5 for 0, hero power, and a truck for 16 damage. Oh, an innervate. No innervate and a truck. So he doesn't have a lethal. That's not too bad. Now Haggadah is useless. Awesome. Cannot draw 3 here.
Interesting.
But we can kind of do a discovery. That is about it. That is the only thing we can do. Yuck. Or Ziliax. We will draw 2 cards. At 25%, we draw something like a Yogg or Ziliax. Everything else is kind of garbage. Okay, well, we'll overdraw them, but we need downs, unfortunately. Oh, So that is why he had like all the swipes in the world. Well, what can you do about that?
My hands full up.
What can you do about that? We drew like almost the whole deck and we still didn't find like a Shudderblock here. We had an Incindius stuck in our hand for the whole game against a Druid and didn't find Shudderblock. Well, as I said, it's hard, really hard to find that combo. If you do find it, obviously, that is a nice concept and it will probably work, but as we could see in this specific game, we drew almost through the whole deck and we were not able to, you know, to connect the pieces here. I guess the sooner we play out a Turbulence, the better, so that is fine. Guess we're protecting a totem here. We need the draws. Great partner. Might be Highlander by the way. Might be a Highlander by the way. We can do Parrot Sanctuary into 2 Cactus Cutters next turn, if you want. Aftershock is here. No, not home. Okay, let's try here. Finally a Fairy Tale Forest for us to cycle through the deck a little more aggressive. Lightning Storm, okay. Can do 2 Malted Magmas by the way. Okay, let's do that. Now since we top decked a Miracle Salesman, I guess this is a better turn. Getting Hagata will be pretty much useless. There is a Malted Magma turn into Marine. Scratch that. There is an Aftershock and a couple of Malted Magmas. Something like this. Aftershock. And a couple of more of this. We have a Marine into a Wound next turn, potentially. That is good stuff. That is some good stuff. Feels like he slowed down. Backstage bouncer. Not too bad. Let's play out something for 0 first, and then we'll go with a draw from a Fairy Tale Forest. Golden Cobalt, Far Side, and a Golganas. Well, that's not too bad. Let's see what the far side gives us. Toland's Goblet for another 0. Let's heal a little here. Oh, we cannot afford to actually drop one. We cannot afford to actually draw. Well, I hope for far side to give us something we can play out, but not at all in Goblet Zone. Fortune. Oh, we have a Zilliax at least for next turn. Full house. We don't really have efficient ways to clear the whole board. That is the only problem for us right now. But overall, that is not too bad. The fact that he has a pre-totem, I would say it's not really good for him, because he kind of wants to play huge minions, strong minions by themselves. Golganos, but why? Doesn't want to use a weapon. So is this a jive? Oh yeah, that is not a Highlander, that is a jive, right? Okay, now I understand. Now I kind of understand what is happening here. Okay. That is not too bad. Can you give me something good, please? I would really appreciate that stuff. Okay, let's try again. Okay, that is not too bad. Really, no. Such a garbage. Okay, let's start actually playing our hand here. Finally, a Cactus Cutter. Not too bad, but this turn was actually really bad for us in terms of what we played out. We just played a Zarok's Crown. It's kind of like a random legendary for us from it. Not really good. That's okay. Oh, we will overdraw. Really now. Oh, he has a lethal. Hard to pull off. It is really hard to find a Shudderblock as far as I see. We need so many draws. We like again we have how many? 6 cards left in our deck. And one of those is a Shudderblock. Yeah. Well, I guess we're a little unlucky. That is why we'll lose second time like this, but you know, it's exactly why you know, running decks like this is pretty hard. because you rely on those like heavy kind of combos. You rely on those heavy combos, and it's hard to pull them off. And you will lose a lot of games just by not drawing the cards you need. That is never something you want, I would say. Never something you would want. Okay, here's a Haggadah. That's not too bad.
Light sings, and the impure fall.
It does a power core synchronize. Interesting. Let's do Haggadah while we still can.
Light sings, and the impure fall.
Draw 2. Overkill? Really? Where are you, bro? Where are you? What is your rank? Oh, I guess so. Why am I even asking, right? Cactus Cutter. Aftershock. We didn't play anything before. We cannot play anything now with this one. But you can kind of cycle, right? So that is not too bad. Again, Shudderblock, where are you, bro? I need you right now.
I need to find a new gig.
This guy. Well, if he has a pip, that is not too bad. Let's be honest here. If he has a pip, that is not too bad. He has a pip. If only, if only. I need to play Aftershocks here. There is a heal for 4. So we have to... I guess we are killing this dude. I guess we're killing this dude. What are you doing? What are you doing, my friend? don't you don't play a priest like this. Stop. Stop. You might just still win, but no. Ooh. My dude, what is happening here? No. No, God, please, no. 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 The perfect way to finish his turn would be a resurrect now. It's like it's the worst thing, the worst turn that he can do. Just a resurrect right now. That would be an ultimate combo of how you should never play this deck. It doesn't.
Light sings, and the impure fall.
Ooh. Oh. That is hard on me, my friend. No. Ooh, that is so hard. That is just so hard. I was not prepared for this kind of stuff. Phew. Ooh. Like, by doing turns like this, he just lowered his chances of winning by like 20% by just doing some random stuff like this. Even more, I would say. If he played something like this against a tier 1 deck, he would lose 90% of the time. You're not playing against an aggro. You understood that as soon as you saw the locations. So you're not playing against an aggro. You need to focus on Amonzols in such a case. To get all of those ultimate values, you need to focus on, you know, making all of those copies of an injured horse, you know, to survive the mid game. You just need like something like 3. You don't really need to overcommit. And everything else should be focused on exactly an Amazon, because it should be enough for you to sustain on the board and actually win out a late game by just simply outvaluing your opponent. Well, he doesn't know that. He doesn't know that. We need to develop this guy. We need to find a Shudderblock at some point. Come on. Okay, let's cycle more, I guess. Let's cycle more here. Where is my Shudderblock? Again, bottom 10 cards. Shudderblock is still not there. It's yet to be seen. This guy does everything for us to win. And yet he doesn't succeed. Turbilus, Marine, Sasquatch, and Shudderblock. Bottom 10 cards. Harsh. Harsh. He needs 3 overheals. He has 2. He needs 1 more. Okay, here's the third one. Yeah. I mean, bro. You just copy how many? Like the whole hand is like 1-drops. That is what happened. That is what happens here. Really now? The whole hand is about 1-drops. We can do like 3 Malted Magmas and shatter his dreams. How about that? I think that is a nice choice. I kind of think that is a good choice here. We need to find a Shudderblock. Turbilus is not enough. We need a Shudderblock here, bro. Yes, please spend more one mana over heals. Oh, the hauler. Oh, it's this guy. There is probably some guy who just saw that this deck has the highest win rate of all in this meta, and he was like, why am I not playing it? It's so easy, right? So easy. You just overkill. Just throw away cards and overkill, and that is so easy. I dare you guys to actually try this deck. Don't try this at home. If you didn't play out at least like 100 of games on it, you will probably not climb. Well, at some point you have to do it anyway, you know, to learn how to do it. But my friend, watch me getting Miracle Salesman from here. Okay, that is not too bad. That is not too bad. That is not too bad, by the way. That'd be great. Do we risk it? That is like 20% for us to, you know, to burn a Shudderblock here. I'm risking it. Like Shudderblock bottom 5 cards. Give me a break. Shudderblock bottom 5 cards. Give me a break. This guy did everything for us, but I don't really care. If you burn a Shudderblock, let it be. Let it be. I want a Sasquatch next turn. For us to finally find a Shudderblock here. Hopefully for 0. And go with an Incindius. And do some crazy stuff. Do we have enough damage though? Have a lot of 1-drops here. Look at how excited he is. He won top deck of a Heartbreaker. Top deck of a Heartbreaker. And 1 more mana for exactly so. Ooh, this guy. Wow. I mean. Oh my god. Shudderblock bottom 5 cards. That was hard for an old man. That was you know, something. Oh, I didn't see this kind of plays before. For a long time, I would say. Not before, I probably saw something like this before, but for a long time I didn't see someone play like this. Oh, my friend. Give me a break.
Solves any problem.
Well, I told about it in the beginning of the video that, you know, combos like this is hard to pull off. And that is exactly what happened in the last 3 games. Shudderblock, bottom 5 cards on average. You know, what can you do against that stuff? What can you do against that stuff? Guess nothing. If only we got a Shudderblock at some point before, this game would be much different. Much different. Okay, a couple of frosty decors here. We hope for him not to be able to find a way to actually get a tsunami out right now, at least. Let's hope for it to happen next turn. That is my hope. That is my hope. Okay. Okay. Good to go. You can do Tsunami now. Don't really care.
Just a portal away from paradise.
You can do a Tsunami and you did exactly that. And that is a Tsunami next turn, by the way. Another one. Everything into the face? Wow, that is nice. That is nice. That is a Tsunami next turn. Okay. Wait, there's a lace. That is just because the Shaman is just such a strong class. It can just win with all of those core cards. That was an idea of why this deck should work. You can, like, you know, use this use these strong cards by themselves, survive till something like a mid game, pull off a Shudderblock combo, and win a late game just because you have all of these eruptions shuffled into your deck. As I said, like, this is the whole idea of this archetype. The combo is really strong against the control if you're able to pull that off, but as the 3 games that we lost showed us, you can just sometimes have a Shudderblock bottom 5 cards and you'll just not win. You cannot just, like, outlast all of those tier 1 decks with this one just because you cannot, like, pull off the combo consistently. That is a problem. Maybe you're just unlucky, you know. I've seen people doing some crazy stuff with this exact deck, but, you know, it is what it is. We tried it out. I like, it's really fun to play this one. It's really easy. You don't really have to think about what you're doing too much. You just have to, like, you know, pay attention to an order of how you play cards, and that is about it. But overall, the deck, as I said, it's like a tier 2 deck. It's not a tier 1 deck where you have, like, a consistent game winning plan and game winning strategy. And these, like, tier 2 decks exist just because they can actually overrun tier 1 decks by far if they have an ability to pull off their combos. That is how it is. That is how it always will be. That is how it always was. So yeah, that is exactly why this deck exists. That is exactly why, like, a Highlander Warrior, for example, exists still in the current meta, because you can just, like, you know, get against, play against some kind of heavy control-ish variations of the deck, something like Highlander decks, any Highlander deck, and they will just pull off their brand at some point, because they will not face huge amount of threat. They will pull off the brand, pull off the boom boss, and it will just annihilate you after, because you have, like, how many, 18 less cards in your deck. That is about, like, the whole idea of it. So yeah, as I said, good deck, tried it, liked it, but not for me. And then this specific result, we say bye bye to this deck.